All right. Very good. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're listening to us right now. We're about to show you the $500 presentation. And we understand for a fact that $500 can do quite a number of things for you. Perhaps it could help you fix your DSTV or help you get some very smart footwear. Just think about what $500 can do for you. But what we're saying to you at this point is that before you spend the next $500, I know you have a budget for it already. I know you have a budget for something for the next $500. But before you spend the next $500, we have a question for you. Did you know a $500 could change your life forever? Now, if you have never known that $500 is all you need to change your life forever, or if it's capable of changing your life forever, then we can tell you that for a fact that we have an advice for you, and that's from Python Signal. Now, Python Signal actually is an opportunity to grow and earn money, okay? And as a $500 subscriber, it's an opportunity to join a community as a $500 subscriber. Now, this community has been around for over 15 months, okay? And it's been in 5 continents, 40 countries. The corporate office is at Mauritius, and the admin office, we have 2 admin offices. The Data Analytics Center at Australia, and the admin at South Africa. Now, this community was first pioneered, the first pioneers of this community are those you see on the right-hand side of my screen. We have Maris Landman as Chief Data Analyst. We have Gavin Victor as the Director of Business and Operations, and of course myself as Director of Marketing and Technology. Now, it's all about growing and earning money. And the money we're referring to today is Bitcoin. But just before we go really deep into what I want to show you in the next few minutes, there's some things you need to know for a fact. What we are and what we're not. Red flags and green flags. Number one, this is not an investment opportunity. So never a time would anybody ask you to take money from you to invest in it. Never. It will happen yet. Number two, there are no no promises for periodic return. 1%, 2% daily, no. This is not a community for such. Number three, to become a member of the community is 100% free. All right, registration cost is free, no registration cost. You are not going to be selling any form of product, hauling products from one city to another city or country to country. It's unnecessary yet. Now, there are no prior experience needed to make the kind of money I want to show you, and this is not like a pyramid scheme. And you don't necessarily have to quit your job or stop your business to become extremely successful in this. Now, there are some things that are very interesting you need to know about this opportunity. One of such is that only 30 days of work is required, 100% support is available, and the said $500 subscription can be back in 3 months or less. Now, just hold on, I'll show you exactly how that works. And of course, you would like what I want to tell you now. Continuous income flow. So in summary, Python Signal is the fastest growing Bitcoin subscription-based community in the world. Before we dive into the advantages of why Python Signal, you will want to first establish why we chose Bitcoin. Now, there's something you need to know first and foremost is the fact that Bitcoin is about getting money, your money out of your country, getting your country out of your money. Okay, and the reason why we want your country to get out of the money is the fact that since the government has been in control of the money, there's been a lot of inflation. And look at my screen here, you would see that from 1998, what $20 could buy, okay, as we go down the years, and even by now, $20 can buy you virtually nothing. You see how the cap is getting reduced. And by 2021, you take $20 per to the mall, maybe you just roll your cart back empty with a bag, okay? But if you see, Bitcoin has proven itself in the last 10 years as that particular alternative, okay, as an alternative solution to the crisis in the financial world. And you can see what's happening since 2011 up until today. You can see what the value of one Bitcoin could buy. The things are increasing, the purchasing power of Bitcoin is increasing. And we're saying hopefully by 2021, perhaps one Bitcoin can buy you maybe 3 Lamborghinis. Now, on this other table, we compared some strong differences in gold, Bitcoin, and dollars. fact that Bitcoin is standing out with more advantage. Bitcoin is standing out with more opportunities, and Bitcoin is standing out with more edges direction. Now, when we try to differentiate between Bitcoin and local currency, some of the things you need to know for a fact is that, okay, the growth of Bitcoin has been appreciating since 2010. Okay, unlike our local currency that have been depreciated. Remember, it can be manipulated by the government, local currency, or like Bitcoin that can never be manipulated. Now, the future advantage why you should get into Bitcoin, if you are not yet into Bitcoin, is the fact that the trust in Bitcoin is increasing. And the trust in your local currency, your dollar, your naira, your pounds, your euro, your Ghana cedis, your rand, is depreciated. It's decreasing. It's decreasing. So this is the revolution that's taking place right now all over the world. All right. And like I used to say, the difference between Bitcoin and local currency is like comparing a Nokia, those Java phones where you just can only call and push SMS. But now you have like a smartphone that you can do beyond just calling and texting. Your smartphone today is more like an office where you can do a whole lot of things. Okay, that's exactly what Bitcoin is. Your local currency is just for transaction purpose. Okay, but Bitcoin goes beyond just transaction purpose. Bitcoin can also function in different steps and different space. So that's why Bitcoin is a smarter currency compared to the local currency, if we should say or put it that way. Now, there are some fun facts you need to know first about Bitcoin. Number one, Bitcoin is not a company. So never, ever feel that Bitcoin is a company. And most times, this is where people get it wrong. They'll be like, oh, I've been scammed because of Bitcoin. No. The company only used Bitcoin as the medium of exchange of value. Okay, so the company is the problem. The company is the scam, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin has never scammed anybody. The two, Bitcoin is not a money doubler. Okay, it's not a money doubler. So anybody that comes to you with the idea of money doubling Bitcoin, please stay clear from those kind of people. Number three is that Bitcoin does not discriminate. If you hold another country's currency and you hold your personal currency, you would notice that you're more attached to your currency, to the currency that is issued by the government. Okay, but Bitcoin is a global currency. It's issued by the government, so it doesn't discriminate. Okay, and it's empowering everybody, and it's not trying to put a separation between people. Now, Bitcoin is used in over 102 countries worldwide. Another thing you must know that Bitcoin has never crashed. This is something I need to explain really hard. Bitcoin has never crashed. Now, that's where a lot of people get it wrong because they think that Bitcoin has crashed. Bitcoin has never crashed. Now, let me give you a real-time example. Let's say, for example, you bought an aircraft, okay, from, let's say, Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja, and that aircraft is taking you to, let's say, Heathrow Airport, okay? Now, it goes 20,000 or 10,000 feet above sea level, and for some reason, it hits turbulence, and it decides to, come down a little. Has that aircraft crashed? No, it hasn't crashed. It just came down a little. For something to crash, it simply means that it has gone below where it started from. Bitcoin started at 3 cents per dollar for one Bitcoin. Today, as we speak, Bitcoin is trading above $10,000. So where on earth, where is the news coming from that Bitcoin has crashed? So every other good asset or currency, whatever you call it, all over the world, they correct in value. No asset in the world keeps rising as a linear progression. No, it goes up, it corrects a little, it goes up, it corrects a little. So all of what people refer to as crash is actually supposed to be referred to as correction. So Bitcoin only corrected. Bitcoin going from maybe 10,000 to 8,000. It's just corrected. It didn't crash. For Bitcoin to crash, that means one Bitcoin will be worth less than 3 cents. Then we know for a fact Bitcoin crashed. But friends, since Bitcoin started, Bitcoin has never, ever crashed. And if you understand the economics around Bitcoin, you know for a fact that the value of Bitcoin right now is super small compared to the opportunity of which Bitcoin can bring. Now, well, like I said, as at 2010, $1 would get you 33 Bitcoin. But today, 33 Bitcoin is worth over $400,000. Yes, and if you miss the opportunity, there is an opportunity today for you to like get in to the bandwagon. Now, that leads us to speaker one. We're going to be showing exactly how you can grow your money, which is Bitcoin using Python signal, because you need to get into Bitcoin. Now, I want to show you how to grow money, which is Bitcoin using Python signal. So at this stage, I would like to invite my friend, is a partner in Python signal, Mr. George. So, Mr. George, I'd like you to take on the growth, how you grow, and explain the economics and the physics around growing your money in Bitcoin. So, Mr. George, you're welcome. Good evening.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Joke, for this rare opportunity. I did not take it for granted. All right, and welcome everybody who on this call tonight. One of the biggest things that can happen to you is to get an information and actually knowing how to use that information. All right, I've been on the cryptocurrency space, and I've seen the bad side, I've seen the good side. And at some point, we decided to do anything that has to do with crypto. All right, but thank God for Python Signal that came by and decided to give it a shot. And the truth about the matter is I joined Python Signal since March. A lot of people don't know. Some people called me Python Signal. In my mind, I would just smile. I said I've been in the system since March till date. All right, so really, and you didn't care to share. All right, so the most important thing here right now is I want to show you guys how I use this system, all right, to generate over cumulatively 500% profit since March till like June. Okay, we left the market June officially, and right now we're actually on consolidation to start a new cycle. All right, so I'm going to show you, for those who are joining us for the first time or those who are actually an old member who doesn't really know how to maybe use the analysis that is being sent to us or analyzed to us by our chief data analyst, which is Marius Landman. All right, so I'll be doing it directly from my own back office so that we could be able to understand what we have here. Okay, now when you join Python Signal, that's three major things, which of course I've shared with my own team. All right, you need to have, or you need to take a good look at if you want to make profits in on the analysis. One is your email address. All right, that's the first thing. All right, your email address. Then the second one is the blog post. Okay, second one is the blog post, and the third one is in the download section. All right, and I'm going to explain. The email is where you get notifications of what has been updated on the blog post. Okay, so when you get an email alert, maybe Bitcoin this or Litecoin that, right? Check your blog post. It comes to your blog post. It comes to either it comes with a video attached on it, or it comes with a literature format. Okay, and the literature format I mean is that something like this. Okay, it can come this way. Which is this. Right, it's an update of Digibytes, Litecoins, and all of that. So you may not necessarily understand this chart if you're not a trader, but you can as well understand literature because it's telling you, okay, this Litecoin is going to go to this percentage profit. It doesn't concern you what this chart is saying. Okay, just buy Litecoin, or you're going out of Litecoin, or Digibyte, as the case may be. So your duty is to ensure that you marry to your blog post. Very, very important. Okay, and the other one is the download section. Okay, now the video section is also available. One of the things I've actually taught my people, and Mr. Felix is here also, he's one of my very top guy, all right, on this system, and so we have been milking it since April to date. Okay, and so we are telling you what we've used categorically without any form of hype or not, and I will show you with charts proven, all right, that the charts cannot lie. That's one of the things I love about trading. So if you're watching the video, please take note of what Marius Landman is saying. Don't just watch it for watching's sake. Okay, take note of what he's saying. Is he saying for us to wait and buy Litecoin at $62, $78, $73? All right, note that. Okay, is he saying that Litecoin is going to go to this place and retrace like pull back or come down a little? Okay, take note of that. All right, then you go to your Binance exchange, okay, and place your trades. It's as simple as that, and make profit. because the analysis has been made for us. Now, the other part you should also take note of is the download section. The download section is a very key factor. Okay, this is 19 August 2019 Bitcoin update, 9th August 2019 Bitcoin update. So this is a recent update. So if you download this right now, I don't know if we have prospects. So I don't really want to open this. This is much quite private. Okay, but you can see it as downloaded. So let me just give you an hint of what it says. Not really, you don't understand whether you look at it or not. Okay, if you're not here. So this is how much it looks. It's quite private, very unique and outstanding. As far as I'm concerned, and all through the time I've been on trading, I can tell you for sure this is outstanding. It's a first class report. Okay. And if you utilize this very well, I can guarantee you that you will make profit. Right now, for those who are joining us, might not experience what we've experienced from March, April, May, June. It was party all the way. Okay. All right. So now we are consolidating. It's normal. The market can't just be going all the way. No. You have to consolidate a little. Okay. But I think we've come to the bottom side of the market because we actually tested all the support. Bitcoin cannot go below 9,500 as the case may be right now. So any moment from now, Bitcoin is going to spike, and it's going to spike very, very hard. Take that from me and take that from my landmark. So download whatever you can download here, read up the updates, read up the blog post, ask questions where you know you don't understand. Then come to your Binance app. Binance, good thing, Binance have an app on your phone. You can download your Binance app and execute your plans. Okay. Now, one of the things I love about Python Signal again, how to use analysis, that in case you meet people, okay, let's see your track records. Hey guys, we have 3 years track records, but for more importantly, you can show them recent history. Like this is a 1st April 2019 Bitcoin. I joined Python Signal 26th of March. I can't forget that day because it's a remarkable day for me. So it's hardly for me to forget it. Very, very remarkable because I was very opportune to buy Bitcoin at 3,900 and I sold at $13,000. That's around 50% gain. Okay. So I bought Litecoin at $44 and I sold Litecoin at $140. Mr. Felix is here. All right. We all there smashing it. Okay. And that is a roughly over 200% gain. I bought Bitcoin cash at $10, $20 and I sold at $340. Okay. And same with Ethereum, same with Neo, same with EOS. Okay, all those coins did a minimum of 100% gain. Let me not just exaggerate it, but they are way, way more behind it. So if you started with $1,000, let's say we started with $1,000 your trading account, for example. Okay, started with $1,000 in trading accounts, for example, and you could be able to make cumulatively of 500% gain. That's like times 5. That's times 5 of your capital profit. That's $5,000. That's over 1.8 million in 3 months. In 3 months, it works. Okay, so if you're doubting me, oh, how did they make this thing? Hello, we have our report fully loaded. I'm going to way back to show you how we started, where we started from. So it's not as if we're coming to waste your time. Okay. So this is a report 26th March, properly dated. All right. You can see then Bitcoin was trading around around 3,900. That was exactly when I bought Bitcoin. Though I had one Bitcoin then. Okay. But it was exactly, but if I don't know, I would have known that Bitcoin is going to get $13,000. Okay. But that was exactly, I hold my Bitcoin to 3,900. You can see Litecoin. Litecoin was trading around around $58, around $47. So I bought Litecoin at $47. That was March. Okay. And I sold at $140. Okay, so you can do your calculation. You can know about 120, 130% profit. Okay, and what is ahead of us is way bigger than what we experience. Okay, a whole lot of us here, I don't know what to say, but just take it from me and take it from us. I'm like, a whole lot of here are going to make massive profits on the cryptocurrency space. Okay, now that's to tell you that all our reports we are offering you works 100%. Okay, 100%, and you can use it for your personal gains. So anybody we are bringing into Python signals, you're not bringing into something that it will call you tomorrow and say, oh, that's what you introduced me to, did not work. I'm yet to see somebody in my team that said this thing does not work. Okay, it's not possible. Okay, so the other parts we should understand again is how to utilize Python signals reports. All right, generally, Maros Planma is not a day trader, it's a swing trader. A swing trader is more like a long-term trading system. Okay, so also note that you're not coming here to make 5%, 10% this week and you run away. No. Okay, so you're coming here to buy at a very lowest price. Okay, the lowest price you can see Bitcoin right now is at most is 9,500. Is going to retrace. That's the lowest. So if you're buying 9.5, you're holding at 10,000, you're lucky. Okay, because the next time you may wake up, you may see that 13, 15, and all the way to $20,000. Okay, so now we're buying low, we're selling high. That's what we do. So you don't need necessarily to put stop loss, take profits, and all of that. You don't need that. Just buy and sell at highest price. And do not worry about the retracement. Okay, 9.5 today, 10,000. Those are way more behind what you're going to make in the future. And the other part I actually want to make mention of, which is very, very important, is please do not over exaggerate our results. It's very important because this is actually trading, virtual trading, all right? And I've seen a lot of people who say, oh, Bitcoin is going to $20,000 and buy and all of that. We don't do that. So in as much as Maros Landman is actually doing the job for us, to not over exaggerate our reports and our value. Keep it simple to your prospects, promote the RSP, and when the gain comes, everybody becomes happy. Okay, so I don't know if there's another thing for me to discuss here. I don't want to talk about too many things about trading. Yeah. Just want to keep it very, very, very simple. I don't want to talk about so much about trading. Just keep it simple. So okay, when was Bitcoin? It was 3,900 by the reports. You can go to CoinMarketCap. This is CoinMarketCap. It's a data overview site. If you're seeing it for the first time, okay, and check out. Okay, let me just do a quick review. This is Litecoin. This is Litecoin. Okay, it's trading at $73 right now. Okay, and let me go back. Let me go to data. It's loading. Just give me some few minutes so we could see for ourselves that we once had a party, a very swift and safe landing party since March. Okay, so this is Bitcoin market cap, and this is somewhere around trying to take us to March. Okay, this is around March. In March 31st of March 2019, one Litecoin was what, $60. I did not buy at $60. I bought at $48, $49. All right. Now in June 20th, one Litecoin was $135. $35 is $140. I sold at $140. Maybe price ranges and all of that.
It was $145.90.
Yeah, and moreover, CoinMarketCap returns the average from different exchanges.
Yes.
Right. So usually there's a spread of $5 to $10 from
$10 exactly.
$145.
Okay. So if me that bought at $48 and sold at $145, it simply means I made over 145% gain in 3 months just buying Litecoin. So if I'm holding $5,000 on Litecoin, it means I've made $15,000. Okay, I made $15,000. That's a whole lot of money in Nigeria. Okay, so, and this is an history, so we're not telling you what did not happen. Okay, we told you what happened. Good thing, you still have an opportunity to buy Litecoin at $73. You still have an opportunity to buy Litecoin at $73. You still have an opportunity to buy Litecoin at $72. For I bought Litecoin at $68. Immediately retraced back to $68 I bought. Okay, and we all know where I'm going to sell. Okay, so and next I'm going to sell is going to be way more bigger than the profit I've made. So if I've invested $5,000, I've made $15,000, and I've withdrawn the $15 and came back to buy Litecoin at $73, you should know how many Litecoins I should have on my portfolio right now. Okay, that's maybe I would have doubled the number of Litecoins I have on my portfolio waiting to sell at the highest price. So that's simple what we do. So it doesn't require any form of headache, any form of analysis and all of that, wanting to fly down from your bed and coming to impute schedule, all those things. So it's way more simple. It's fitting everybody, whether you're working, whether you're full-time, any way you fall in, Python Signal is actually for you. So that's all about what I want to say about the products, which of course I believe most of us here have seen it with a very own eye. Thank you very much, Mr. Joke, and I appreciate this.
Woo! That was really great. You know, you took the time to really break it down. In the course of the week, we're going to be having once or twice every week where we're coming to dissect every current report. Okay, but it's going to be members only. So when the report comes in, we can dissect it, digest it, discuss it, analyze it, because there's a whole lot of value that everybody has in here. I'm going to bring that together. So that's the advantage. Thank you very much, Mr. George, for this. I 100% believe that a number of people got to understand it better and understand the value that was being driven with the report. And of course, we're happy that Maris Lanman is doing some very great, fantastic stuff with the report. So quickly, he just talked about how we grow our report, grow our money using those reports. We're able to spot the next top and the next bottom. And Maris Lyman is our chief data analyst who's helping us. He gets the reports, the analytics rather from different people who they work with. Okay, then he put the data together, interprets it, and provides to us in a simple form. Like I posted on Facebook, I say it takes a complex mind to produce a simple product, and that's what Maris Lyman is doing for us. We have great community results for this, and it's very, very exciting. Okay, I have this person here on this call, Mr. Felix. Okay, Mr. Felix made times 10 of his money from April to date, times 10, times 10 of the money you've started, times 10. That is really very exciting. The good thing about it here is that nobody is giving his money to Maris Landman. Nobody is giving his money to Python Signal. Nobody is giving his money to anybody. Your money is in your hand. Your money is in your control. And that's a bigger part of it. So we are going to the other session where we're going to talk about how to earn money. How to earn money. Python Signal is a loaded opportunity. The first one is how you grow your money. With those reports, you're making some fantastic profit. The second one is how you earn money. Okay, and you earn money through the revenue share plan. Now, the revenue share plan actually, the way it works here is that you get a share from every subscription. When somebody subscribes to Python Signal, okay, when somebody subscribes to Python Signal, it's 5% of that subscription fee is shared back as revenue share plan. That's why we have a lot of people are excited today in this room, because some people are already making a lot of money. In short, this week we had some people who make thousands of dollars, and they're so excited. They're actually right here. Next week we're gonna have a day of every week. We're calling it Testimony Week. Testimony Day. All we do is just show what we're doing. You know, you're gonna watch an account that's made $100 go to $500, go to $1,000, go to $10,000, go to $100,000, go to $200,000, $500,000, $1 million. So it is very, very simple, and it is very, very big, huge opportunity. Now, I'm not going to say too much on the advantage of the RSP, but the RSP actually pays in 4 ways. They are all paid instantly. At 5% is distributed It's 5% distributed through these 4 payouts. It's important for you to note that somebody needs to handle that person very well. Okay, now the money in the RSP is very huge. The RSP actually it's just about 3 things: the question, the tax, the roadmap. Now, the kind of money you want to make from the RSPs, it's all centered around this question. And the question here is that, are you willing to work for only 30 days? And this is very serious. This is very, very serious. We're getting really serious now. Are you willing to work for just 30 days? Think about it. How many days do you work every week? How many days do you work every month? How many days do you work every year? How many days have you been working since you started working? But now we're telling you now that with our RSP plan, all you need to do is to work for 30 days. And we mean it, just 30 days. Just 30 days. NDIC, the National Deposit Insurance Commission, okay, I think on Monday this week, brought out an article that said that 98% of Nigerians that own a bank account have less than 500,000 naira in it. The question is that, I hope you're not among the 98%. And if you're among the 98%, there's an opportunity in front of you today that can get you out of that number. That can get you out of that number. And they also said that less than 2 million Nigerians earn over $10,000 every year. That's 3.6 million naira every single year. And that's really very poor. Now we're telling you this, that a lot of people earn these little peanuts, and all they do is they go to the office morning, evening, night. You know, it's really crazy. Now we're telling you now, this is a very simple question that, are you willing to work for 30 days? Only 30 days. To earn a minimum of $300,000. $300,000 in naira is about 100 million. I don't know how much is that in your currency, but I know $300,000 is a lot of money anywhere in the world. That's the minimum you earn in 18 months or less. So in 18 months from today, or 18 months or less from today, we're seeing a situation whereby we have a lot of people in this call who would have earned a minimum of $300,000. But now the thing here is that you're going to ask me that, okay, what am I going to do? What is my tax? What am I going to do for 30 days? Well, this is your tax. Become White Star qualified. What does it take to become White Star qualified? By getting just 2 people, 2 500 subscribers like you. One time, lifetime. Just 2 people. Yes, just 2 people. To earn a minimum of $300,000 in 18 months or less, just 2 people. Yes, you heard me right, just 2 people. Just 2 people. And that's it. 2 people, $500 subscriber just like you. Now you don't get these 2 people every day. You don't do it every week. You don't do it every month. You don't do it every year. One time, lifetime. One time, lifetime. One time, lifetime. And it puts you in the opportunity to earn again and again. To earn again and again. So like I always like the way Bilondola will say, I said the other day, I should say, you clock in, you clock out. You clock in, and after 30 days, you clock out. So we're looking at a situation whereby you put in massive action, massive activity in just 30 days. The first 30 days is coming on board, you just need to refer 2 people. And that's all. When you're done with it, go away. Continue using the reports. And that's why we say you don't have to quit your job for it. Now, the big question here is that, working for just 30 days, what does it give you? I've told you the first thing, the minimum of $100,000 or $300,000 in 18 months or less. So let me show you the big opportunity. This is the roadmap. This is what happens. By your first month income, by just working for only 30 days, because everybody comes on board to work for 30 days. The 2 people that comes on board, they also work for 30 days. The 4 people they bring in, they only work for 30 days. Everybody works for 30 days. It's a 30 days workforce. That's what we're building. The RSP is actually a 30 days workforce. It's a 30 days workforce. You just come in, imagine you resume in an office, or you resume in a company, and they say you're just only going to work for 30 days, and we're going to pay you for the rest of your life. That's crazy. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. We're telling you clock in, and in 30 days, make sure you get into subscribers and clock out. That's it. Everybody comes in, join 30 days workforce, and clock in and clock out 30 days. Now look at how the income looks like. The first month, $150. How do you get it? $100 from direct referral bonus. Because you get 10% for the 2 people you sign up directly. That comes to $50, that's $100, and you get a level bonus of $50. That's $150. Second month, if you notice there, you don't earn any direct referral bonus because you're not expected to refer people. After your first 30 days, you're not expected to refer more people. Just as you turn up 2 people, you're cool. And that's it. Now look at what happens. The second month income is $180. Because those 2 refer to 1. time. Everybody does it one time. Everybody clocks in and clocks out one time. Look at your third month income, $160. If you sum them together, your $500 subscription is supposed to take you for a whole year. It's almost back in 3 months. Look at your fourth month income, $40. Fifth month income, 6th month income, 7th month income, 8th month income, 9th month income, $10,000 plus. You're not doing anything. You just check your back office, the money's popping in. And look at what happens. It doesn't stop there. It goes in like that. $60,000, 10th month income, $51,000, 11th month income, $81,000, 12th month income. Your 13th month, you earn $245,000. Of course, in Naira, that's almost 100 million or thereabouts. 14th month income, $409,000. Now, all of these monies are coming in because everybody is working for just 30 days. Nobody here works more than 30 days. And that's why we said this is a new thinking. This is a new thinking, friends. Like, think about it. Are you not tired of working every day? I was telling you that there is a system you can plug into and work for just 30 days. And look at your 18-month income, $3.2 million. Of course, that's over $1 billion. In Naira, $3.2 million is about 1.2 billion Naira. Fantastic, exactly. So when we were saying $100,000, we actually meant minimum. That is 1% possibility, 1% possibility. Now think about it this way. Can you really do this for this kind of income? Can you really work for just 30 days? Listen, if you are telling me right now that you cannot get two $500 subscribers in 30 days, you're invariably telling me right now that making a minimum of $100,000 is $300,000 in 18 months or less, or having this kind of income populating to your account in 18 months or less is too small for you. Friends, wake up. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up because there's continuous income flow here. And let me tell you something that will blow your mind. The good thing here is that remember that this is the 1-year subscription. That means everybody you see here, they're going to resubscribe. And that means this income is going to come again by the second year. So it's a repeated income. It doesn't mean that when you earn this money, that's the end. No. It's going to come again. As people resubscribe, because why they subscribe is so that they can get access to those reports. Why they subscribe is so that they can earn too. Because if you don't resubscribe, you cannot continue earning. If you don't resubscribe, you cannot continue getting access to those intelligent market reports. Think about it, friends. Nobody wants to stop this. And that's continuous income. That's continuous income. That's why I'm confident for a fact that the next 3 months, the next 6 months, the next 1 year, the next 18 months, the next 2 years, next 3 years, next 4 years, the next 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8, 9, 10 years, a lot of people in this call right now are going to be grandfathers financially. And I'm telling you for a fact. Because we've put all the bits together. We've made it so simple for all. And you don't have to miss this. And this is for you. And that's it. So what next? You create a free membership account. Whoever invited to this call, ask him for his referral link. Okay, ask him for his referral. He's done you so much good. Now you become a member for free. You're not going to pay anything. But afterwards, you upgrade immediately. You upgrade your membership. And you can pick any of this back. But why we're choosing the $500 pack is because the $500 pack, unlike the platinum and the gold where you miss out on stuff, with the $500, you don't miss out anything. Okay, the diamond is the cheapest. It gives you 2 years access, and of course, the lifetime galaxy, okay, gives you unlimited access, so you don't have to resubscribe again. Okay, so that's it. So we are actually on the most popular. That's what we're pushing. The $500 presentation is all about the Galaxy $500 Galaxy pack. That's it. And of course, it saves you $100 because if you're paying $50 every month, okay, in 12 months you would have paid $600. But now you're paying $500, so you're saving $100. Now, finally, what do? When you're bored, when you've upgraded, what do? Create a free trading account on Binance. Of course, using the report to be grow your income. I told you every other week, we're going to be analyzing and dissecting all the reports from Marius Landman. Every Thursday night, if you're in Nigeria by 10 p.m., you have access to a live call with Marius Landman. It's a live webinar, international webinar. You come in there, it tells you what's going on generally in the last week, what we should expect in the following week. While that is going on, we're also having an open class where we dissect every report that comes to trends. This is the most prosperous and profitable community right now in the world, growing really fast. You need to be part of all this stuff. Listen, the thing that a lot of us are committing our time to is not paying us the kind of money we want. And that's what I said. I said the money you're looking for, it's in the business you're avoiding. The money you're looking for. Yes, it's in the business you're avoiding. And number two, what do? You work for just 30 days. Just getting your 2 subscribers, one time, lifetime. You just clock in, clock out, and get this and that. And that's all. start enjoying limited trading profits and income. And that's it. So do you not believe a $500 could change your life forever? If your answer was yes, then let's get started now. Remember, don't be afraid to make a big decision. Thank you very much and have a good evening. Is there time for questions? Now for questions. So Mr. Felix, you can stop the recording and we can answer questions.